In the evolving world of cryptocurrency, the race is no longer just about who can create the fastest blockchain or attract the most miners. The real challenge lies in building ecosystems that connect seamlessly, deliver real-world utility, and gain the trust of global users. What if I told you that Pi Network is about to form strategic alliances with 3 blockchain giants that could completely transform the entire cryptocurrency landscape? We're talking about partnerships with Cosmos, Chainlink, and Stellar that industry analysts are calling the potential breakthrough of the decade. If you hold Pi Network, what I'm about to reveal could change everything you thought you knew about your investment. So Pioneer, are you ready to see PiCoins moving across different blockchain networks? Do you think Pi Network is ready to handle these technical challenges? How do you think real-world data integration would change the way you use Pi Network? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I read every single one, and your insights help shape our future coverage. Let's now greet and welcome my incredible Pi Network pioneers from around the globe. Whether you're in Nigeria, Philippines, India, Brazil, or anywhere else in the world, I can't believe the excitement building in our community right now, and today I'm bringing you news that's going to absolutely blow your mind. Before we dive into this groundbreaking information, I need you to show me where you're watching from. Comment Pi Network to the moon, along with your country name to see our global Pi family represent. Again, please join our community by click subscribe button and ring notification bell if you haven't already, so you never miss an update. Pioneers, we're witnessing something extraordinary in the cryptocurrency world right now. The race is no longer just about who can create the fastest blockchain or attract the most miners. The real challenge has evolved into building ecosystems that connect seamlessly, deliver genuine real-world utility, and earn the trust of global users on an unprecedented scale. Pi Network, with its massive and incredibly engaged community of tens of millions of verified members, stands uniquely positioned to take on this monumental challenge. Recent discussions within our community and among top blockchain analysts have pointed to the immense potential for Pi Network to form strategic integrations with some of the most influential blockchain projects in the entire industry. We're talking about partnerships that could move Pi from its current stage as a mobile mining-centric cryptocurrency into a fully connected multi-chain platform capable of driving global payments, data exchange, and decentralized applications on a scale never before seen. Let me paint you a picture of what's happening with Cosmos, known throughout the blockchain world as the Internet of Blockchains. Cosmos was specifically designed to solve one of blockchain technology's biggest limitations, the problem of interoperability. Right now, most blockchains operate in complete isolation, creating digital silos that severely limit the movement of assets and data between networks. Cosmos tackles this massive challenge head-on by providing robust infrastructure for seamless communication between different chains using their revolutionary inter-blockchain communication protocol known as IBC. If Pi Network were to integrate with Cosmos, it would gain immediate access to a vast and interconnected network of blockchains that spans the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem. This integration would enable PiCoins to move freely across different platforms, interact dynamically with a wide variety of decentralized finance protocols, and tap into ecosystems that were previously completely inaccessible to our community. For Pi users worldwide, this could mean the unprecedented ability to trade, lend, or stake their coins across multiple networks without any friction whatsoever, effectively breaking down the walls between blockchain communities and creating a truly unified digital economy. Now let's talk about something that will absolutely revolutionize how Pi Network operates in the real world. While blockchains are incredibly powerful tools for recording transactions and running decentralized applications, they are inherently limited when it comes to accessing real-world data. This is precisely where Chainlink comes into play as the leading decentralized Oracle network that connects blockchains to off-chain data sources, enabling smart contracts to respond intelligently to real-world events. The integration of Chainlink with Pi network could open the door to an entirely new wave of decentralized applications that we've never seen before. Imagine Pi-based smart contracts designed to trigger automatic payments based on weather conditions for crop insurance in developing nations, settle international trades based on live commodity prices from global markets, or facilitate decentralized betting platforms driven by real-time sports scores from around the world. This connection to external data would elevate Pi far beyond simple peer-to-peer payments, placing it firmly within the rapidly growing decentralized finance and data-driven blockchain economy. Among all blockchain projects focused on payments, Stellar stands out remarkably for its laser focus on enabling fast, low-cost cross-border payments that actually work in the real world. Since its inception, Stellar has dedicated itself to connecting banks, payment systems, and individuals, especially in regions where traditional financial infrastructure is either severely limited or completely inefficient. A strategic collaboration between Pi Network and Stellar could position Pi as a major player in the massive global remittance market worth hundreds of billions of dollars annually. With Stellar's existing payment rails that already connect to financial institutions worldwide and Pi's massive user base concentrated in developing economies, these two networks could work together to deliver instant, affordable, and secure transactions that could transform lives. This integration could be especially impactful in countries where traditional remittance fees consume significant portions of people's hard-earned money, and transaction times stretch for days or even weeks. For millions of people around the world, this kind of integration could literally mean more money staying in their pockets and much faster access to essential funds that their families desperately need. The potential integration of Pi Network with Cosmos, Chainlink, and Stellar represents far more than just a technical upgrade. This is a strategic leap forward that could fundamentally transform the entire cryptocurrency landscape. By connecting with multiple blockchain ecosystems, Pi could be traded on a dramatically wider range of both decentralized and centralized exchanges, which would improve market access for users worldwide and make Pi a significantly more attractive asset for both active traders and long-term holders. Increased liquidity across multiple platforms generally leads to much better price stability and substantially higher market confidence from institutional investors. These partnerships with industry-leading projects like Cosmos and Chainlink could enable the creation of incredibly diverse applications, ranging from sophisticated DeFi lending platforms to vibrant NFT marketplaces that serve millions of users. Meanwhile, Stellar's proven global payment infrastructure could help establish Pi as a legitimate settlement currency for international cross-border commerce. Collaborations with top-tier blockchain projects would dramatically reinforce Pi's reputation throughout the global cryptocurrency community. Strategic alliances of this magnitude often serve as powerful signals to the entire market that a project is absolutely serious about long-term growth and mainstream adoption. Currently operating within a relatively limited ecosystem, Pi's integration into the broader blockchain world would mark a truly major milestone in its journey toward launching a fully open mainnet. By becoming genuinely interoperable with other established networks, Pi would be much better positioned to attract talented developers, strategic partners, and serious institutional investors who have been waiting on the sidelines. While the potential benefits of these integrations are absolutely enormous, we need to be realistic about the challenges involved. Integrating with other blockchains is definitely not without significant hurdles. Technical compatibility issues, complex security concerns, and intricate governance models all play crucial roles in determining whether such ambitious partnerships can be successfully executed at scale. Moreover, Pi Network will need to ensure that any major expansion aligns perfectly with its core mission of accessibility and decentralization that has attracted millions of users worldwide. Regulatory compliance represents another absolutely critical factor that cannot be ignored. As cross-border payments and decentralized finance applications become increasingly prevalent, projects like Pi will need to navigate complex global regulations to ensure completely legal and sustainable operations in every jurisdiction where they operate. If Pi Networks successfully manages to integrate with Cosmos, Chainlink, and Stellar, it would represent a truly dramatic evolution in the project's capabilities and global reach. Imagine government bonds tokenized on Pi's network with automatic repayment schedules and transparent allocation tracking. Such systems would restore public trust in government finances while reducing administrative overhead and corruption opportunities. The tokenization of debt instruments on Pi's platform could create entirely new models of sovereign finance where international creditors hold Pi-based debt tokens that automatically adjust for inflation and provide real-time performance metrics. This transformation requires robust governance structures, regulatory alignment, and technological maturity. But Pi's foundational architecture already supports these advanced use cases. The question isn't whether this is technically possible, but whether institutions will embrace the transparency and accountability that blockchain-based systems demand. Pi Network's strategic development involves building alliances with established blockchain platforms that enhance functionality and market reach. Integration with Cosmos would enable cross-chain interoperability, allowing Pi to interact seamlessly with other blockchain ecosystems and facilitate complex multi-currency settlements. Partnership with Chainlink would provide access to real-world data feeds, enabling sophisticated smart contracts for trade finance, insurance products, and automated financial instruments. This integration bridges the gap between Pi's digital ecosystem and traditional economic indicators, creating hybrid financial products. Collaboration with Stellar would support rapid, low-cost international payments, reinforcing Pi's role in global commerce while leveraging established relationships with financial institutions. These aren't just technical integrations, they're strategic positioning moves that establish Pi as a foundational layer for sovereign digital ecosystems. We stand at a historical inflection point where traditional financial dependencies are becoming liabilities. Emerging economies that have suffered under dollar-denominated debt and currency manipulation are actively seeking alternatives that offer genuine economic sovereignty. Pi Network's community-driven governance model and decentralized architecture provide a framework for countries to participate in global trade without surrendering monetary sovereignty to external powers. The mobile accessibility of Pi ensures this financial revolution isn't limited to urban centers or wealthy populations. Rural communities, small businesses, and individual entrepreneurs can participate directly in the global digital economy. As Web3 technologies mature and regulatory frameworks evolve, Pi Network's early positioning in mobile mining, community building, and real-world utility could prove decisive. The network effects of Pi's growing ecosystem create sustainable competitive advantages that traditional cryptocurrencies lack. We're not just witnessing the decline of dollar dominance, we're actively participating in building its replacement. Pi Network represents the foundation of a new economic paradigm based on accessibility, transparency, and genuine decentralization. The convergence of dollar crisis, supply chain transformation, and blockchain innovation creates a perfect storm for Pi Network's emergence as a global settlement currency. Whether facilitating international trade, restructuring sovereign debt, or empowering individual economic freedom, Pi's potential extends far beyond mobile mining. The network would fundamentally shift from being primarily a mobile mining initiative into a fully fledged blockchain platform with genuine global interoperability, comprehensive real-world data access, and robust payment infrastructure that rivals traditional financial systems. Such a monumental transformation could completely reshape how millions of people around the world use cryptocurrency, not just as a speculative investment asset, but as a practical tool for everyday transactions, international global trade, and meaningful financial inclusion for the unbanked populations. The blockchain industry has witnessed countless projects come and go over the years, but the ones that truly endure are those that adapt continuously, innovate relentlessly, and form meaningful alliances with other industry leaders. Pi Network's potential integration with Cosmos, Chainlink, and Stellar could very well be the catalyst that takes it from a promising newcomer to a central pillar of our decentralized future. I absolutely need to hear your thoughts on this incredible potential. What aspect of these partnerships excites you most? Are you ready for Pi Network to go truly global? Drop your predictions in the comments and don't forget to add Pi Network to the moon with your country name. If this video opened your eyes to Pi's incredible potential, smash that like button to help more pioneers discover this amazing news. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates about Pi Network's journey to mainstream adoption.